Hello everyone, my name is John. Today I will tell you how to set up the upload of new leads from the Facebook advertising account to the BulkSMS SMS service. This is necessary in order to automatically transfer new leads from Facebook to other systems. For example, through the BulkSMS service, you can send SMS to users who have shown interest in your Facebook ad. Now let's move on to the setup. First, you need to create a new connection. Next, you need to select the Facebook data source system. Now you need to specify the action. Get leads new. At this stage you need to connect your Facebook account to the ApiX-Drive service. In this window we need to specify the username and password of the Facebook personal account. Then go to Advanced Settings. At this stage, you see the advertising pages to which you have access. The advertising pages for which you want to receive leads must be ticked. I recommend marking all advertising pages at once at this stage in order to be able to work with them in the future. If you get a new advertising page after connecting your Facebook account to ApiX-Drive, you will need to repeat the connection via incognito in the browser, and at this stage check the new advertising page. Leave all checkboxes enabled. When the connected login is displayed in the list, select it. At this stage, you need to select the advertising page for which you want to receive new leads. If you want to receive leads for all advertising forms at once, leave Yes, connect all current and new forms. If you want to receive leads on some specific forms, select No, select forms individually and tick the necessary forms. At this stage, you can set up a data filter. In this case there is no need for this, so just click Continue. At this stage, you see an example of one of your leads. If there is no data at this stage or ApiX-Drive test data is displayed, you need to wait for a real lead or generate a test lead through Facebook Business Messenger. After you do this, click Load Test Data from Facebook, and when the lead appears at this stage, click Next. On this, the Facebook data source setup has been successfully completed. Now you need to move on to setting up data reception. Select BulkSMS as the data receiving system. Next, you need to select an action. Send SMS. At this stage you need to connect your BulkSMS account to the ApiX-Drive system. In this window, you must specify the login and password of your personal account BulkSMS. When the connected login is displayed in the list, select it. At this stage you see BulkSMS fields for sending SMS messages. In the Sender Alpha Name field, you need to specify the username that will be used to send SMS messages to Facebook users. This username must be pre-registered in BulkSMS. We can manually enter it in this field. In the Recipient Phone Number field, you must specify a variable from Facebook that contains the user's phone number to which the SMS message will be sent. To assign a variable to a field, click on it and select the variable from the drop-down list. In the Message field, you need to compose the text of the SMS message that will be sent to users from Facebook. When the required fields are filled, click Continue. At this stage, you see an example of an SMS message that will be sent when new leads appear on Facebook. If something does not suit you, click Edit and go back a step. In order to check the correctness of the settings, click Send Test Data to BulkSMS. After successful sending, go to BulkSMS and check the result. If everything suits you, return to the ApiX-Drive system and continue setting up. This completes the BulkSMS data reception setup. Now you need to enable auto update and select the communication interval, for example, once every 5 minutes. That's all. I wish you successful integration settings and good luck.